Dry in Southern California, hot and dry here in the Treasure Valley. And how long is that going to last, Roland?
It's going to stick around through Saturday. Now the question is, how hot can it get this time of the year? We're seeing temperature readings, and we're going to see a high today by the time all is said and done between 100 and 101 degrees. But the record for this date is 105 degrees, set back in 1978. So this time of the year, the record temperatures, or as hot as it can get, is about 105 to on average about 110 degrees. We typically won't see temperature readings much hotter than that. So it's not so much how hot this is, because we're not really approaching record levels, but it is the longevity of this heat wave. By the time it is done, it's going to be about a 5 or a 6 day long heat wave with temperature readings at or just slightly above 100 degrees. 98 degrees right now in Boise, 99 degrees in Ontario, 99 also in Mountain Home. Keep in mind the peak heating is happening as we speak right now, so these temperatures are going to go up an additional degree or so. Perspective from Bald Mountain up at Sun Valley, what we're seeing is not only a little bit of monsoon moisture that's trying to generate a few high elevation mountain showers for the south central part of the state, but we're also seeing some smoke that's being trapped in that Sun Valley area, courtesy of the Pioneer Fire. So here's where the monsoon flow is, and typically this time of the year we would be seeing that monsoon moisture working its way around the Great Basin into portions of southwestern Idaho. Not the case right now. The way the flow is setting up, the monsoon moisture is going to stay out here along the Wasatch Front of northern Utah, affect southeastern Idaho, and then work its way off into Montana, Wyoming, and down into Colorado as well. For us, it's going to be the heat wave as air flows around the high pressure oriented the way it is right now. All it really wants to do is pump in the hot, dry desert air and keep the monsoon flow away from us. So the scorching heat is going to continue through at least Saturday. There's an indication that by later this weekend, on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we get some cooler air that starts to move in from the northwest. So here's my forecast region by region tomorrow. What you see, my friends, is what we're going to be getting once again. Mountain Home about 103 degrees tomorrow. Here in the Treasure Valley, let's say at or just slightly above 100 degrees, with the overnight lows cooling off into the upper 60s. But even around sunset in the late evening, we're still seeing temperature readings right around the low to mid 90s. So it's hot until that sun finally cools off, and with the dry air, we are allowed to radiate the heat that we had in the afternoon up into the atmosphere. 7-day forecast and for the Treasure Valley. There you can see those temperatures at or just slightly above 100 degrees, with Saturday being the hottest day. 102 degrees on Saturday, then down to 95 on Sunday, 94 on Monday, 91 degrees on Tuesday. That'll be cooler air that moves in from the Pacific Northwest. The mountains are going to be seeing temperature readings very close to the upper 80s or near 90 degrees as we get into this upcoming weekend. So the weekend is going to be dry, but boy, it's going to be a scorcher, and you just can't help but really, wish the best for those firefighters who are up there dealing with that Idaho City fire, because it is a cooker up there.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's